There is so much about space, our solar system, and the galaxy that we still don't know. Space is vast, with billions of galaxies and stars and planets in our own solar system yet to be fully explored or understood. Scientists' knowledge of space is always evolving. There are, however, some really cool things we know about space right now. In this video, we will tell you some crazy facts about space. Number 1. Space is completely silent. Sound waves need a medium to travel through. Since there is no atmosphere in the vacuum of space, the realm between stars will always be eerily silent. That said, worlds with atmospheres and air pressure do allow sound to travel, hence why there's plenty of noise on Earth and likely other planets as well. Number 2. There is an uncountable number of stars in the known universe. We basically have no idea how many stars there are in the universe. Right now, we use our estimate of how many stars there are in our own galaxy, the Milky Way. We then multiply that number by the best guesstimate of the number of galaxies in the universe. After all that math, NASA can only confidently say that there are zillions of uncountable stars. A zillion is any uncountable number. An Australian National University study put their estimate at 70 sextillions. Put another way, that's 70 million. Number 3. 99% of our solar system's mass is the Sun. Our star, the Sun, is so dense that it accounts for a whopping 99% of the mass of our entire solar system. That's what allows it to dominate all of the planets gravitationally. Technically, our Sun is a G-type main sequence star, which means that every second it fuses approximately 600 million tons of hydrogen to helium. It also converts about 4 million tons of matter to energy as a byproduct. When the Sun dies, it will become a red giant and envelop the Earth and everything on it. But don't worry, that won't happen for another 5 billion years. Number 4. More energy from the Sun hits Earth every hour than the planet uses in a year. The use of solar energy has increased at a rate of 20% each year for the past 15 years, according to a research that the world added 30% more solar energy capacity in 2017, meaning that 98.9 gigawatts of solar energy was produced that year. Despite seemingly large number, this amount of energy only accounts for 0.7% of the world's annual electricity usage. Number 5. If two pieces of the same type of metal touch in space, they will bond and be permanently stuck together. This amazing effect is called cold welding. It happens because the atoms of the individual pieces of metal have no way of knowing that they are different pieces of metal, so the lumps join together. This wouldn't happen on Earth because there is air and water separating the pieces. The effect has a lot of implications for spacecraft construction and the future of metal-based construction and vacuums. Number 6. One day on Venus is longer than 1 year on Earth. Venus has an extremely slow axis rotation that takes about 243 Earth days to complete one full cycle. Funny enough, it takes Venus even less time in Earth days in order to complete one revolution around the Sun, 226 to be exact. Furthermore, the Sun rises every 117 Earth days, which means that the Sun will only rise 2 times during each year, which is also all technically in the same day. Since Venus also rotates clockwise, the Sun will rise in the west and set in the east. Number 7. One of Saturn's moons has a distinct two-tone coloration. Lapidus, one of Saturn's 62 moons, is actually a pretty unique celestial object. The moon has a very distinct two-tone coloration, with one side being much darker than the other. As of 2018, this strange occurrence isn't present on any other moons in the solar system. Lapidus' color has to do with its position in relation to the rest of Saturn's moons. It turns out that Lapidus is way outside of Saturn's rings, and because of this, it gets hit with a lot of space debris from objects that might be passing through its orbit, explaining the dark areas. Furthermore, another moon, Phoebe, which is completely dark and farther out than Lapidus, revolves clockwise around Saturn and emits a reddy stream of particles. Lapidus revolves counterclockwise, meaning that the only one side of Lapidus gets hit with the particles coming off of Phoebe when they revolve past each other. Number 8. Jupiter's red spot is shrinking. Jupiter's famous red spot has been shrinking over the past few decades. The spot on the planet is a giant spinning storm that used to be able to fit about 3 Earths. Now, according to only 1 Earth can fit inside the spot. Interestingly enough, as the storm is shrinking in width, it's actually growing taller in length. As of 2018, scientists are still stumped as to why this phenomenon is occurring in the first place, but some theorize that it may have to do with jet streams on Jupiter that have either changed direction or location. Number 9. The sunset on Mars appears blue. Just as colors are made more dramatic in sunsets on Earth, sunsets on Mars, according to NASA, would appear bluish to human observers watching from the red planet. Fine dust makes the blue near the sun's part of the sky much more visible, while normal daylight makes the red planet's familiar rusty dust color the most perceptible to the human eye. Number 10. A full NASA spacesuit cost $12 million. While the entire suit cost of cool $20 million, 70% of that cost is for the backpack and control module. However, the spacesuits that NASA uses were built in 1974. If these priced by today's pricing, they would cost an estimated $150 million. Thank God for $12 million. This is it for today. Let us know in the comments which one of the fact amazes you. Subscribe for more videos. We will see you in the next video, and until then, goodbye.